Hello, I hope you're well. So I want in this video test an oracle deck that I just received. It's l'Oracle des Reflets from Celia Melesville. So she's an artist and she published herself everything she does. Like this bag also that I will use as carpet. I don't know. I still do not know how to call that in English, but it's a bag. But I find it really beautiful, and I like the picture. I like the color, and so I will use it as a kind of carpet for the card today. So in this oracle, and so you will have the link below the video to be able to go into her website and to look and command whatever you want, if you want. So in this oracle, she sent us also a booklet, and she explained us a kind of drawing that we can do. This is called Shadow and Armor, okay? So there is 10 cards, and each card is representing a situation, a shadow, or an armor, a weapon. Okay, the weapon in the French version is translated by vos armes. Okay, vos armes, the weapon. Okay, so let's test this oracle. So I accept and only receive pure unified divine light and nothing less than my higher vibrational level. I'm asking protection to my pure unified divine light guides and to my pure unified divine light guardian angels. So thank you. So let's go. Card 1. So card 1. Could we have a card number 1? Okay, I will do it like this. Sometimes it's more fast. It's faster. Card 1. Okay. The situation. Card number 2. Us in front of the situation. Okay. Card number 3. What in your past is a barrier? I thought that I had 2 cards. 1 or 2? Yes, I had 2. Just 1, please. So card number 4. Why not? What in your present is a barrier? And card 5. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card number 6. So what in the past? What in our past we can rely on? Perfect. Card number 7. Give me the 7 number. Card number 7, please. Card number 8. Card number 8. Number 8. Number 8. Perfect. 9 and 10. Okay, 10 is that one. Perfect. So let's go. Sorry. So I wish you a good evening with me. This is a hot cacao. So most of the people prefer hot chocolates, but there is too much sugar in it for me. I really prefer hot cacao. So, and this cup, I also had it on her website. I think I found that I found it really motivated for walking. So, card number 1, the situation. We have the situation, presently. So ask yourself a question about which you want, which ask yourself a question about it, and a question that you want an answer. So the first card, the situation, is the manipulation. So I don't know what you are thinking about, but there is manipulation in it, okay? So manipulation is linked with the keywords. Alors, keywords: excessive trust in other, use, loss of self, dehumanization. Okay? So in the situation, what you are thinking of, there is a lot of manipulation. So you, in front of the situation, your reflection. So I'm not able to read the match. So la lumette, So, but it's just my eyes that are not the match. Okay, perfect. So, in the situation you are thinking of, there is a lot of manipulation, and it works on you. Okay, you're trapped into a manipulative situation, and so you are doing exactly what others want you to do in this situation. You're completely triggered by that. So just let me see if I'm able to have a better look. Okay, the match. Okay, this is the match. This is called the match in English. Trigger, push towards action, brutal awakening, need for change. Yeah, you are completely activated in a way by this situation. People around you are manipulating you, okay, and it works on you. So either you are afraid, either you are scared, either you are upset, or either you are not angry but hungry. There's a small difference about it. So whatever they want from you, you do it. Okay. So card number 3. What in your past is a barrier, for the situation? What is the man? I don't know if it's a father, picture for you, but what is coming to me is that you lack the presence of your father, or the presence of your father. A young person next to you was distorted, and so because you lacked the presence of a father next to you, by your side, you don't know presently in this situation or how to react, because you are not used to protect yourself the right way, because nobody showed you that. And so that is why you are a perfect trigger or match for this manipulation situation. So card number 4, what in your present is a barrier? Your shadow. So the fall. Okay. You are falling hard. You are falling down. So just let me have a look to the card number 2. What does she say? The man, masculine for this card. Dynamism, strength, sun, young, future, action, physical energy, the outside consciousness. Yeah, you lack something like that. So that's why you lack a masculine presence to defend yourself when you were a child. That's why you are a perfect match and triggered by all those manipulation actions around you in your present. In your present, your shadows is that the fall. Okay, you are falling down, 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 down. So it means that you put yourself maybe in a situation where you could have the feeling that you are losing yourself. You are going too far into the destruction of yourself, because it's a devil here. It's not an angel. It's a devil. It's yeah. So we'll see what she say. But so your shadow in the present moment is that you think that you fall too far. You put yourself too much down to be able to come out from this situation with manipulation around you. So fall, failure, loss of boundaries, corruption, feeling of impurity, arrogance, problem with the law. Yeah, that's exactly that. So arrogance, problem with the law, feeling of impurity, loss of boundaries, corruption, failure. Yeah. So you are targeted by manipulative person because you are not able to put them away from your energetic field. You don't know how to raise up your boundaries against the world around you. That's why you can be touched by manipulative attack in a way, and it's because you didn't have a masculine model to showing you how to raise the boundaries between you, your sensitivity, and the world. So that's why you are in this situation, because maybe you are so lost in this world. So you're so sensitive also because there is a deep scar inside of you, you know. So that you feel completely impure, but it's not true, but it's like you feel. So the card number 5, so your fears for the future, your shadows. Sparkle of life. Are you afraid to die? To disappear? To not be able to go up, to go through? So spark of life, primitive life, innocence, freedom, impulsiveness, spontaneity, unlimited strength, self-confidence, beginning. Note, this card is inspired in part by the Tarot for the Tarot full card. Perfect. So okay, so your shadows for the future is your spirituality, because I know a little the tarot, and so the Fool is the first impulse towards the discovery of ourselves. But when I say ourselves, it's the spirit that is inside of us. So your fears for the future is your spirituality, your huge ability to understand because of your huge sense of observation, maybe, and because you know pretty well the matrix, because you fall what you think really down, and so is your light. Is also all the transmutation, the job of transmutation that you have to do to be able to recover your light into spiritual path, because maybe you're feeling inside of you that the only way out is to start a spiritual journey, just like the Fool in the Tarot. You know, it's the impulsion toward the discovering of the true yourself, the spirit that is inside of you. Maybe you're right, because it's the spirit that is inside of us that gave the first impulse to the awakening. Of course, yes, it's not the ego. The ego thinks he is everything, but he is nothing, in fact. So, card number 6. What in your past you can rely on, your weapons, okay? The Justice, your sense of justice, your sense of balance. You're someone that is really able to feel inside of himself or herself, you know, himself or herself, what is right for you. You are able to feel inside of you what is right for you. So you always felt what was right for you and what was wrong. And so you can rely on that. You can rely on this inner feeling. So again, this will help you to guide you towards this spiritual journey you are calling to go through by your spirit. If I dare, I would say you cannot feel more down. So the only possibility for you, the only way out for you is to go up step by step. It's not possible for anybody to go so deep into the darkness, because I must admit that this card, the Fall, with this angel who looks like a devil, that it's not an angel, it's really, you know, there is not fluffy wings. So this card honestly reminds me that the fallen angels, the huge fall that occurs on this planet since 1,000 million of years, since a lot of time. I mean, this card is really make me think about the fall of Lucifer with the fallen angel also. You know, so the beginning of the distortion into the matrix, the beginning of the distortion into the ego, that no longer serve God and the pure divine light. So maybe you thought that maybe you think that you are a fallen angel, and maybe you're right. I mean that maybe you have the intuition that you are attached to a false light consciousness, which is a polluted energy, what is an energy with a lot of distortions. And so maybe you have the intuition that there is so many bad things around you, so many distortions, so many things that went wrong, that your spirit is linked to the false light consciousness, a Luciferian consciousness. Maybe you're right. So, I believe, I do not know, but I believe that the way, I don't know, I believe that the way to go out of this energy is to go back to your heart. So, make your brain quiet and try to listen to your heart. So now, I know that for my case, you know, I feel into my heart chakra, my pure divine light spirit, and so the information are right. There's no distortion in it. The information are clear. The vibration are clear, are cut and clean. So I must admit that for a spirit that is attached to a Luciferian consciousness, I don't know which kind of information you can have into your heart chakra, because it's also, I guess, the link between the body and the false light consciousness of your spirit. But I know that it's a polluted energy, so unless the wish to go back home, to go back to the pure divine light, unified pure divine light, and the wish to transmute all the distortion, I don't know how to. transmute that. I don't know how could a fallen angel do to transmute, to turn back the energy of his consciousness into a pure divine light consciousness. I don't know how to do this energetical switch. So maybe the beginning could be a spiritual path towards pure unified divine light. Maybe your strong inner sense of balance about what is good for you or not could help you to move forward what I call pure unified divine light. And also something that could guide you, maybe, I don't know, it's a suggestion, is the vibration of the energy. If it's energy that makes me feel irradiating towards the others, it's pure unified divine light, like the sun. But if it's an energy that pulls you down, an energy that is just not giving but abusing person, or an energy that is really an energy that is going into its own center, it's false light. Absolutely. So it's a matter of sense of the energy. The energy goes from me towards the others. And the other side, the false light consciousness energy, so trap the others toward itself. You know, like the moon, that is an energy that is really centered inside its center, and the sun is giving energy, you know, the moon is taking energy. So it's a cue, it's a point, it's a cue. So the justice, what are the keywords for the justice 21? Moral, integrity, connection to the law, legalization, justice, whole. Yes, the sense of balance inside of yourself could be a weapon. 36. Alors, slow down. Okay, in the present. So the card number 7 is what in your present you can rely on, your weapon in your present. So the card is slow down. So backward, thoughtfulness, patience, observation time, moderation, analysis. Okay, be patient. And so don't be impulsive into the action. Be patient. What do I say again? So backward, thoughtfulness, patience, observation time, moderation, analysis. Okay? And okay, the card number 8, that is your wishes for the future. And we have letting go. Oh my God, letting go. There's no wishes, you just want to die. Okay, it's not a solution, because the consciousness will still false light consciousness. So it's better to stay alive and to transmute everything you have to transmute into your body. It's according to my point of view, of course, it's better. But I'm not in the shoes of what is called a fallen angel. So I just have to stay in the non-judgment. Okay, so letting go. Abandonment, loss of control, therapy, resignation, release of tension, challenge consciousness. Yeah. The weapon for the future could be a thought like, no matter what, anyway, I experienced this, the fall. Okay, I experienced the fall. I cannot go more down than that. So no matter what, I will go. It could not be worse than that because I'm already into the worst case scenario. So I let go, and yes, indeed, I go towards this spiritual awakening journey, and I will see. It could be one of your weapons for the future. Let it go, and day by day, slowly by slowly, step by step, slowly, you will be able to see where you are going. So, it's a mess. I apologize, but it's a mess. My cards are a mess, and it's not important. So, card number... Okay, card number 9. What you will gain by facing your shadows. We'll see. The camel. Resilience, because it's an animal that is able to stay long days without drinking under the sun, and so you will also gain the sun. You will also gain what you ever wanted, a pure divine light consciousness, the sun, with a lot of knowledge and experience. And so maybe you're attracted by the sun. So the camel. Alors, 49. Endurance, adaptation to the environment of life. Yes, resilience. Adaptation to the environment of life. Resilience, endurance, and the sun, the elevation. Congratulations, the awakening. And the last card, this is the summary of your situation, card number 10. So that is community. Yeah, the sentence is that you won't be alone on your path. It's not possible for you to be alone because we never are alone. We are all linked into the spirit, into the God consciousness or universal consciousness. So step by step, slowly by slowly, you will feel less lonely because you will find a community, and it's a community of friends. No more manipulation, no more trapped, no more you will be no more a target. You will be a friend in a community, and it's true. So 42. Community, union, sharing, getting together, mutual respect, link, joining forces. So yes, step by step, going to this path of awakening, which is not an easy one. Believe me, trust me, it's not easy to discover that we are pure divine light spirit into a body able of creation, and so we have to disconnect from a lot of programmation and disconnect from a lot of things that people think normal but that are not normal, in fact, because they are more conditioned, we are more in false cognitions than in normal cognitions. But so yes, we are a community. We are in a spiritual path. Most of the people are in the giving things, giving help, giving advices, and it's without waiting anything into return. So yes, it's true. So I wish you a good evening, or good day, good morning, and so a good nap if you want, also with a cup of cacao. like that, with small mouth. And so I will tell you, have faith and courage. Bye.